Here's a core board that's a low-tech board based off of the 61-hit vocabulary on a Pranky-Romic communication device. We're going to go over the basic setup of the board. The top row is the activity row, and we have printed it out so it has good, bad, yes, no, and all done available for vocabulary. You'll notice to the left the yellow pronouns. Over here we have the me, my, I, you, it, she, we, they, he. And then the rest of the vocabulary that's in color here are our core verb vocabulary, except for our adjectives. We have slow here, as well as big with the elephants. The rest are all action verbs. In our top row, we have where, and then we have our names icon, which we'll sometimes have on the back of the board printed some of the students' familiar names or people that they may be referencing. And then we have our grammar words, our please, that, and, in, what, question words, and then our article a and the plural s, and then there at the end. When using a low-tech communication board with an individual for communication, it is important to respond to their point to any button and making sure that we're pairing and providing that verbal output. So when they point to a button, we can say want, eat, to provide that verbal output. The student themselves may be producing verbal approximations while pointing to the buttons as well. There's a strong emphasis on modeling the same mode of communication that the individual you're communicating with. And so when we are using the core boards to model communication, that means when we are speaking or talking, saying things, we are pointing to that. We're pointing to the words that we're using. It might not be all of the words, but we're pointing to some or more of the words in what we are saying. Different individuals are at different language levels, so may only be using a one-word utterance like more, or eat, or go, or do. Other students may be at a two-word utterance level where they're combining two verbs, do more, or they might be combining a pronoun, a subject, I do, or you do. Or they could be at the three-word level, I do more, or you need to stop. It is important to try to model one step above that student. You go slow, I go not slow. It's important to vary the communication so that it's not all requests. I want more. So that you're also modeling protests. You stop that. And comments. I don't like that. Or different ways of making requests. More, please. Questions is a harder skill, but an important one to model. What is that? Some simple phrases when playing a game might be, you go. No, don't go. It's my turn. Good job. Aw, man, that was a bad one. Let's play more. Or we could say, let's stop playing. We need to play something different. Some sample phrases that you might use with an individual when reading a book might be, you turn the page, or using our interjections to kind of comment on the book using a good, that was good, oh no, that was bad, that was terrible, as well as being able to comment on the book, ooh, I liked that, or no, don't do it, if it's a dramatic book, or I don't like it, or oof, they felt sad. Being able to use some of those phrases with the book, as well as at the end of the book when you're all done, or if you think if they want to read more. And don't forget to model comments as well as requests and protests. Don't read that for the individual.